Good morning, you guys. Glad you're here this morning. All right, a few days ago we made these cute little birds from our birdhouse, our birds of a feather collection. And today I want to make something totally unexpected from the house cutouts. So last time I showed you that I had already chalked on the other side. Well, I started to take off the chalk and realized that it had stained because it was so dark. Good morning, Aman. Glad you're here. So I tried to scrub off the chalk. It had been on there seriously probably 6 months. So the fact that it stained is not that surprising. I did not use my board eraser. That's something that I could have tried to get that off. I think I'll grab a board eraser real quick. Let me do that. But I want to make something different with the house cutouts. So let's take a quick look, and I want to show you one of the things I love about Chalk Couture is that we're always, being creative and thinking of different ways to use surfaces, and I like that creativity part. So I'm going to try to clean this up just a little bit more. I think it'll be okay. The project I have in mind, it'll be okay if I think we can chalk right over the top. But it just dawned on me that I could try to use my board eraser. So the board erasers are something you can get in the shop, and it's just a microfiber scrubber. Oh yeah, that's coming off better. And they're made to clean off our the boards that we purchased from Chalk Couture. And the cutouts are from Chalk Couture, but I think I just left it on there a long time. So you can still see a faint image. But like I said, it'll be fine because the project I have in mind, we're going to go right over the top, and I think it'll cover those colors no problem. And I think I can do the same with this one. I just know what color I'll choose. I'll choose the same color and it'll help hide some of that. Alright, well that did get some of that color off, so that's good. Let me dry this off real quick. Thanks for joining. When you hop on, make sure you say hi so I know you're here. Remember, if you share one of my posts or a video, I will enter you into the sprinkle bucket. And I pick one person each week to receive Happy Mail from me, which is, this week, it's the things to make one of the projects. So if you'd like to try Chalk Couture, a great way to do it for free is just share. And you might win the giveaway. Alright, so I'm going to tape up this is what I did earlier in the week. On the other side, I'm going to do something totally unexpected. I think it's totally unexpected. I saw another designer do it, and I was totally surprised. So I'm going to use some painter's tape to mask off some areas so that I can create what I have in mind. So I'm going to work on masking off. Let's see, if I did that a different way, I could do it. I think I could do it faster. Whoops. My wet surface is not liking to be pulled by the tape. That's okay. I can paint that if I need to. Alright, so I think I'll tape it this way. Then I can paint this part and this part down here at the same time. Ah, there we go. Thanks for saying hi, Lon. That's awesome. Aman, are the kids sleeping or are the kids up? Are you getting to watch in peace? I'm curious. I know my my son and my grands watch, his kids watch me sometimes, which tickles me that they are interested. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to make. So when you think you know what it is that I'm making, go ahead and type it in the comments below. Tell me what you think I'm going to make. The colors might be a hint. The colors might give you a hint. You can see, they're still sleeping. That's kind of what I figured. It's kind of early for kids that are out of school to be up. Let's see. Let me grab a squeegee. So you know we have the mini squeegees and we have the small squeegees. And I really like the mini squeegees. So I did go ahead and check out my chalk a little bit. The black, I could already tell it was pretty creamy. So it's good to go. So we're going to put some black right down here at the bottom. Some black down here. I tell you what I'll do. If you guess what I'm making and you're correct, I will send you Happy Mail. I will send you a small transfer, one of the mini transfers, some ink, and a squeegee. So if you think you know what this is, go ahead and post your guess. And if you're correct, I will send you some Happy Mail. Don't be afraid to guess. It's okay to guess wrong. And you can guess more than once. So what do you think I am creating with chalk and the house cutout? This is a little bit dry, but since we're not using a transfer today, did you notice that? We're not even using a transfer today. I'm using the chalk paste as paint, and no transfers today. You're still thinking, Amon. Okay, well, think about it. Think about what around us have these colors, this shape. I know there's some other friends on watching, so anybody can guess. If you are, if you haven't liked or followed my page, if you do that, then I can see your name up on my screen. If you aren't following my page, then I don't know, I don't see your name pop up. So just so you know, if you're watching and I don't say your name, that's why. And I know some people don't want me to say their name, and that's okay too. All right, let's see if I can get a nice, I may have to use my big squeegee for this because I want a nice pass of, nice clear pass. So let me see if I can, I haven't tried this before, so I'm definitely experimenting here with the chalk to see what it can do. And I'm getting this weird, these chunks that are maybe dry in my paste. Yeah, that doesn't work because that's not the right size. Well, Amon, I think you will be the winner. No problem. If you just hang in there, because I don't think anybody else is going to comment. Let's see what we can do here. All right, I'm hoping to get a nice solid color of this yellow. but I may have to switch gears and do what I thought was going to work in my head just isn't working. So I think I'm going to switch to a brush and just paint this thing. Get my brush a little bit wet. Make sure my brush is clean. I don't want to add any other color. I don't know. I'm not sure where that brush came from, but that is not a good brush. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to make it take so long to make this happen. And these paint brushes are my kids' paint brushes, so of course they're not very clean, wouldn't you know? I'll use my water back here. Good. You're still thinking. That's good. You think about it. Okay. I'm going to try to get an even coat on here. And then I'll try to go back over and get these lines out. But I need kind of an even coat. It's a quiet day on here. Not a lot of traffic. But I'm glad you guys are here, chose to come in and join us. Okay, so we have a pretty even coat. Let me see if I can get my squeegee to cooperate with me. Let's see. I'm going to go this way. One pass. Hopefully we just get a nice even coat of yellow. I know it's hard to guess because it's just not what you expect out of this house cutout. That is why it's hard to guess. But I love the idea. Maybe this will help. Let's pull off that piece. And let's pull off this piece. We're getting closer. Any ideas from anybody yet? Any guesses? What they think it might be? Let me dry this. Keep thinking them on. I'll give you a guess. I'll give you a clue. It's something that your children have probably put away. They've put it away just recently. They have put it away. I'm going to dry it just a little bit more. I want to tape on the top. I don't want it to pull off. Maybe if I hold it like this, maybe I can write my name. What do you think it is? If I'm gonna write my name with it. It's perfect for my profession. If you know what I do, besides chalk, it's very fitting for me to be making this. And now the last color that's gonna go on. All right, gonna put this bubblegum pink. It's actually called Couture Coral, but I think of it as, you got it, Amon. Yay! All right, Amon, that means I'm gonna send you a transfer and some ink and a squeegee so you can try Chalk Couture. Thanks for playing along on our game. Yeah, it's a pencil. Would you have thought of that, Amon, to use this shape like a pencil? I was blown away. And because I'm a teacher, of course, I love that idea. So that is what I'm making today. This super cute pencil. I just think it's so cute. Such a clever idea. Not my idea. I wish it had been my idea. Somebody else had this great idea to turn this cutout into a pencil. But that's okay. That's the beauty of having friends who do chalk. You get to share their ideas, just like teachers share ideas. Yeah, I love it too. Thanks, Amon. That's cool. Very fun. All right, so Amon, you've been in my classroom, and you know that I have big oversized crayons hanging from my ceiling that I made. Those crayons that are in my classroom, I made them because I've always been a crafter. So, of course, I got to thinking, well, actually my husband told me after I showed him the pencil idea, he was like, well, you've got to make a crayon. I was like, oh, I hadn't even thought about making a crayon. Because again, I just hadn't seen that in my head. So I want to do the same with the crayon. So I have to think about this a little bit. I haven't planned this out, but I think I can pull it off since I kind of have experience now having done that one. And I think I'm going to do a pink crayon because of the pink that's staining this house cutout. I think that makes the most sense to just go ahead and go with the flow. I've got pink on here, and basically I'll do it very similarly because if you think about a crayon, it has a wrapper that makes it look like a crayon. It has a point that makes it look like a crayon. And as I was making those large crayons for my classroom, I realized what really made it look like a crayon was the wrapper and the color of the the crayon. So you had the crayon color and then you had a wrapper color. And they're not exactly the same. They've got to be a little bit different. So I think what I'll do is I'll use the pink for the crayon so that it's nice and bright. And then I think I will take some white. And you know, I told you guys that you can color mix. And you absolutely can color mix. So I'm going to take some pink and put it on like this. So this will be my color for the wrapper. And I'm going to add a little bit of white so that it changes the color just a little bit and makes it a lighter color. So let's mix those together. And you'll see that I'll mix and I'll just get a lighter pink because I've added that white. And I don't want it to be a huge difference, but let me grab a crayon for you. You might not have looked at a crayon lately up close, but I have. Let's see. I always have my box of crayons over here. Let's see. My lighting's not very good in here. I have to have the lighting set just in a certain way so you guys can see well. So if you look at the crayon and the wrapper are just a little bit different in color, and that's what really makes it look like a crayon. So I've tinted my wrapper color, so I'm going to add that onto my board here. Hopefully I made enough to cover the whole board. And if I didn't, I'll just go back and add a little bit more. Guys, this is definitely an experiment. I had planned to do the pencil, but I really hadn't planned to do the crayon, so this is definitely on the fly. But I just got excited thinking, yeah, I need to do a crayon. I like the little trays for color mixing too. They're perfect for that. Those are in our shop too, and they're definitely nice. They're nice for just, you know, having a place to rest your stir sticks so that you're not making everything else messy. Grab a new stir stick so I don't get, you don't want to contaminate your colors. You want your colors to be, you know, pure color. You don't want to add anything that's going to make them get mixed up. Just like you tell your kids, don't mix the colors, the Play-Doh colors, right? Because once you mix them, you can't go back and unmix them. We have to talk about that in kindergarten every year, and they all do it. Mixing the colors just seems to be every kid's, you know, they love to see what happens when you mix colors. And that's part of experimentation, so I think that's an important part for kids, to get those experiences. And I do teach a lesson every year about skin tones, and when we talk about different skin tones, and we get into Martin Luther King Jr. and talking about how we're all the same, but we're all different. I do show my kindergartners how our skin colors all come from the same colors. When you mix all the primary colors, you get brown. And if you want a lighter brown, you add a little white. And then the more white you add, the lighter the skin tone. Sometimes you have to, if you want to match your skin tone, sometimes you have to add a little more yellow, or you have to add a little more red, or a little more blue. But kids find it fascinating that we all come from the same colors. Our skin tones come from the same colors. All right, let's take a look at so this is the wrapper of our crayon. All right, so we have a nice pink wrapper. And if you can't tell, it's going to be a little lighter than, so the wrapper will be a little lighter and the crayon itself will be a little darker. All right, here we go. Let's dry it real quick. right, so I've got to work on figuring out how to make a nice smooth surface when I paint something like this. This is definitely a different use for the pastes. But that's what this, doing art is all about. It's kind of pushing the boundaries and trying something different. And I'm not afraid to fail. I'm okay with if things don't turn out like I want, especially with this, because I can just start over, right? And I could try something different. All right, so I think I'm just going to use my paintbrush this time to paint on the chalk right out of the container. Yeah, it's going to be a subtle difference, but I think you'll be able to tell which part is the crayon and which part is the wrapper, because it will definitely be darker. Well, it's Friday. Anybody, you guys have plans? You doing anything? You going anywhere for the weekend? Are we staying home? I know here in Washington, we are still staying home or if we're going out, we're with masks. And that's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to go very much. At least for me it is, to think about wearing a mask and really trying to do much. Okay, then I'm going to need some black details. And to be honest, I haven't worked those out in my head yet for the crayon. So I'm going to have to work those out. But I tell you what I'll do. When I have finished with the crayon, I will post a picture of it online so you can see. I'll put it on my page and you can see what my brain came up with for no, you're working today and tomorrow. Hi Hannah, how are you this morning? Well, I'm glad your work is open, Amon, and you're able to work. That's a big deal right now too. Well, my crayon looks like a big blob, guys. So if Hannah just joined us, so Hannah, I created a pencil using our house cutout, and then I took it a little bit further, and Brian, my husband, actually said, you need to make a crayon, and I was like, oh, a crayon, yeah. But of course I'm winging it, and I've got to figure out how I'm going to add the black details. So I'm telling everybody to stay tuned, and I will come back and show you what I came up with for adding the black details. Because we could definitely not have just the big pink blob. That does not look much like a crayon right now. And I know how to make crayons because, like I told you guys, I did make them for my classroom. And so I'm going to need to come up with a way to add, let's turn that around, add some black lines and a black oval to this to make it look like a crayon. So, work in progress, but I really like the pencil. So I think I'll add a little piece of ribbon down here at the bottom. So let's do that real quick. And let me find, I'm thinking, oh, I actually have perfect ribbon. Let me grab it. I've got my basket of ribbon if you want to see. My basket that I try to keep organized, but then, you know, things get dumped back in. So it's disorganized and organized and disorganized. But I picked up some cute ribbon. There it is. I picked up some cute ribbon before I even knew I was going to do this. little pencils and little crayons. So let's get some of this pencil ribbon, and we'll just make a really cute bow to go on the top of my pencil. And to be honest, right now I'm thinking I might turn the other one into a pencil and drop the crayon idea. My brain is kind of scrambling, thinking, how are you going to make a template for all of that black? And I don't really know yet. So, gonna have to think. All right, so I am thinking I will just pull this up here. Well, that'll be at the bottom. Pull this cute pencil ribbon. Pull it down flat. Get myself a really cute little, sweet little bow going. I think my eraser pink is not quite dry. Down here at the bottom, the pink erasers. I don't think I hit it with the dryer. All right, cut these shorter. Give them a little dovetail. Well, thank you guys for joining me this morning, joining everybody else here. Amon, I'm excited about sending you some happy mail. Amon guessed what I was making as I was making it. So I will fuss around with this and get this all going the same direction so that it looks cute. I think that'll be cute in my classroom. I can bring a little bit of my Chalk Couture to school. And it sounds like we are going to school in the fall, which makes me happy as a teacher to be able to start out the year at school. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed using the house cutout as something totally different and unexpected. I guess it could sit like this too, couldn't it? Ah, love it. Love it, love it. But thanks, guys, for stopping in and joining with me today. I hope you had a good time. And make sure that you make it a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks, Aman.